Now, another thing that also is really, really important to understand is that inventory levels are finally starting to become a more balanced market. You may have heard a lot of news recently about how it's been a very strong buyer's market recently, which is actually the first time this has happened in Denver in over a decade. What this means is that there is a lot more leverage that buyers have over sellers. There's a lot of homes for sale right now, but there really aren't that many qualified active buyers. So the ones that are out there, the buyers that are out there and are seriously actively looking, these are the ones that have the most leverage. Since you have more inventory to choose from, you can really be a bit more picky. You can hopefully negotiate a bit more on the sales price of the home, or maybe getting some of the closing costs to be paid for by the seller. There's just a lot more leverage that buyers have right now in Denver, and that's going to continue, I think, at least going into 2026. So a long-winded way of just saying that this balance is super important and is actually really favorable for almost everybody involved, both buyers and sellers. These buyers, they're continuing to have more choices, but sellers, they are also now having to compete on value, not just availability. So as a buyer, you can start to negotiate inspection items again, maybe ask for the seller credits at closing like I had just mentioned. You just have a little bit more leverage, and that's something that we have not seen in several years, so it's a really good time to be a buyer. But coming at it from a different angle, from a seller's perspective, we're not seeing this crash that a lot of people were expecting, and it's really more of a correction in my opinion. Prices, they have flattened out a bit, but they haven't fallen off a cliff, and really that's that stability that I'm talking about from both sides. I saw a statistic recently that said only about 25% of homes had sold for above asking price. So almost every home in Denver right now has been selling at a below asking price, meaning that there's been leverage by the buyers to get the price reduced, as well as getting some of these other concessions in seller credits. So it's just exciting. It's exciting to see Denver kind of turning around a little bit again, and just more activity as we go into 2026. It's going to be a good year, and I'm really, really confident and optimistic about that, and hope you guys are too.